Some have been claiming that Israel was behind the hideous murder of Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was beginning to turn on them. Israel has been losing support among the US public. Younger generations in particular are turning on Israel. The theory is that they killed him to prevent him from cementing this anti-Israeli sentiment. That is the narrative. I think that this theory is incorrect. I do not think Israel had anything to do with this murder. Assassinating Charlie Kirk would have been a stupid move. The risks would be way too high to be worthwhile. If the operation succeeded, it might slightly improve Israel's position. If the operation was exposed, it would have been devastating for Israel. It would have been the surest way to alienate their few remaining allies. At best, the US would cut support. They may even engage in military operations against the Israelis. Israel has always relied on US support, so this would be totally devastating. Israel did not kill Charlie Kirk. The potential risks are much higher than the potential benefits. Israel may be evil, but they are not totally stupid. Such an assassination would provide a small benefit if successful, but would do momentous damage if Israeli involvement was exposed. If Israeli involvement was exposed, it would be game over for Israel. It would be the fastest possible way to alienate their few remaining allies. People have an exaggerated sense of just how competent Israel actually is. I am from New Zealand. Back in the 2000s, Israeli agents attempted to steal New Zealand passports so they could use people's identities. The New Zealand SIS exposed them for this. And the USA has far more competent special agencies than New Zealand. People have an exaggerated sense of Israel's competence. They are competent, but they are not magic. Israel is viewed as competent because Israel has primarily struggled with Arab countries. Arab countries have notoriously incompetent military forces and government structures. They have performed badly time and time again. The USA, Iran, even the Houthis. Arab military forces are not hard to outwit. Basically, anyone who fights against them outperforms them. Israel's successes are more due to the idiocy of their enemies than their own talents. US special agencies would have a high likelihood of exposing Israeli involvement in such a nefarious plot. Israel may be able to assassinate leaders of disorganized Middle Eastern military forces, but the USA is a totally different matter. Such an operation would have a huge likelihood of failure. Israel would have to be the dumbest country imaginable to even try such a thing. There is far more to be lost than there is to be gained. The risks vastly outweigh the benefits. Anyone with even the slightest drop of intelligence can see that.